FIA'S future in trouble. The Las Vegas Grand Prix brought us awesome racing, but hold on, there's drama. Just imagine the checkered flag waves and chaos follows. Mistakes by the FIA are stealing the spotlight. Fans, teams, everyone's mad. So let's dive into this video today to know all about the uproar, the mishaps, and why FIA is under fire. The Las Vegas Grand Prix became a hotbed of controversy, putting immense pressure on the FIA. It all started with the forceful removal of fans from the grandstands before FP2 on Thursday. The track team's attempt to fill 30 manholes with sand and cement caused millions in damage to Ferrari cars. While driving a Ferrari, Carlos Sainz had to change his battery due to this damage, resulting in a 10-place grid penalty. The aftermath of this decision led to a significant backlash. The removal of fans and the repeated incident causing damage to Ferrari cars sparked outrage. The team's actions, supposedly fixing the track, led to unintended consequences, affecting a driver's performance and resulting in penalties. The FIA's decisions faced intense scrutiny as fans and teams questioned the reasoning behind such actions. In the words of an outraged fan, "It's frustrating to see the impact on the race due to decisions made off the track. The FIA needs to be more cautious." Lap 1, drama, Verstappen versus Leclerc. The Grand Prix drama continued with a Lap 1 incident between Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. Leclerc, starting from pole position, failed to convert it into a race win for the 12th time in a row. Verstappen's dominance added to the pressure. The incident involved Verstappen forcing Leclerc off the track at turn 1, leading to a 5-second penalty. In reflecting on the incident, Charles Leclerc stated, "It's disappointing not to convert pole into a win, especially with the added drama on the first lap. The penalties didn't feel fair and affected the overall race dynamics." The rivalry between Verstappen and Leclerc took center stage, with Verstappen's penalty being labeled as meaningless by rivals. The incident at turn 1 stirred debate, with Verstappen strategically going wide to gain an advantage. The FIA's lenient view on Lap 1 incidents raised questions about consistency and fairness. In the words of a concerned team member, "The decisions by the stewards need to be consistent. If there's favoritism or ambiguity, it undermines the integrity of the sport." Verstappen's penalty and tactical racing. Max Verstappen, the 3-time world champion, faced a 5-second penalty during the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Despite the controversy, he defended the decision, saying, "I paid the penalty right, so it doesn't matter." Verstappen explained that staying ahead was the strategy, considering the minimal impact of a 5-second penalty in the grand scheme. Verstappen's race engineer advised him to stay ahead, opting for the 5-second penalty rather than yielding his position to Charles Leclerc. In Max's words, "I think we opted to just stay ahead at that point." This strategic choice reflected the team's belief that maintaining a position outweighed the penalty's impact. As the season began, teams were informed that the FIA wouldn't dictate giving positions back after track incidents. Teams had to decide to do it voluntarily or face a 5-second penalty. Initially, many teams preferred returning positions promptly. However, they soon realized that a 5-second penalty wasn't significant, especially if they expected to be faster than the overtaken car. George Russell's bold move. George Russell's daring move at Monza, cutting the first corner and accepting a 5-second penalty, highlighted this trend. Russell openly stated that he intentionally disregarded the chicane because the penalty held little weight in the long run. His statement reflected a growing sentiment among drivers about the leniency of such penalties. Russell's words captured this sentiment. "The punishment was nowhere near harsh enough, and I did it on purpose because I knew the time penalty would mean nothing in the long run." FIA under scrutiny. The FIA faced questioning not only for Verstappen's penalty, but also for incidents like Carlos Sainz's misfiring start that wrecked his Ferrari. Sainz's car suffered $2 million in damages, leading to a 10-place grid penalty. Despite being blameless, the stewards were criticized for not allowing Ferrari to escape punishment. Max Verstappen urged the FIA to take a more authoritative role, saying, "It's very harsh on Carlos, but every team thinks about themselves." Sky F1 commentator David Croft revealed that one team rejected the chance for stewards to explore alternative options, implying that Mercedes, in competition with Ferrari, may have played a role. Financial fallout and team disputes. The aftermath of the Las Vegas Grand Prix extended beyond the race itself, impacting the Constructors' Championship and sparking debates among teams. The team at the center of the storm regarding Carlos Sainz's penalty was Ferrari. The difference between finishing second and third in the Constructors' Championship is estimated to be around $30 million. If Sainz had started on the front row instead of 12th, Ferrari might now be ahead of Mercedes in the championship standings. Former world champion Jenson Button questioned the fairness, saying, "Could not all the teams agree that they should get a pass?" Fellow pundit Karun Chandok echoed the sentiment, calling it ridiculous. He stated, "The fact that Carlos was penalized for something that was clearly the event's fault was stupid enough already." Financial hit on Ferrari. The repair bill for the damage caused to Carlos Sainz's Ferrari totaled $2 million. However, the larger problem for Ferrari is that this amount directly impacts their budget in the cost cap era. Teams are allowed to spend $38.64 million this season, and the valve cover incident cost Ferrari 1.44% of their budget. Team principal Fred Vasseur confirmed Ferrari's pursuit of a settlement with the event stakeholders. He highlighted the financial repercussions, stating, "We have a lot of consequences on the financial side, on the sporting side, and even on the stock of spare parts and on the budget side." Ferrari's team boss expressed frustration with the incident and the marshal's response time. Vasseur criticized the delay in changing the yellow flag to a red, given the visible debris on the track. He said, "I think it's too much." This incident adds another layer to the ongoing race management and safety procedures debate. In Vasseur's words, "It's not just about the cover coming out, it's also for me that we had 1 minute between the yellow and red flags. I think it's too much." Despite the financial setback and team disputes, the rules do not currently allow Ferrari to have $2 million added to their budget cap. The incident is set to be reviewed, but poses challenges within the existing regulatory framework. Challenges beyond the racetrack. The aftermath of the Las Vegas Grand Prix brings forth financial repercussions and challenges for Ferrari, debates on scheduling, and reflections on the event's success. While Ferrari may seek a settlement for the $2 million damages, any refund would set a new precedent. Team principal Fred Vasseur highlighted this challenge, stating, "Ferrari may get their $2 million back in a settlement, but they won't be able to spend a penny of that on the car." Ferrari faces a tight turnaround with the season finale just a week away in Abu Dhabi. The team must work diligently to ensure Carlos Sainz's car is safe and race-ready. Securing the second-place spot in the Constructors' Championship from Mercedes requires swift action and efficient preparations. In the words of Vasseur, Ferrari will have to work hard to make sure that Carlos's car is safe and race-ready if they want to take that second-place spot. Scheduling challenges and criticisms. The Las Vegas Grand Prix event timetable received criticism for its lateness, making it the latest in Formula One history. This was partly to accommodate TV viewers in Europe and local road closures. However, the late hours posed a challenge for teams, with cars leaving the track at 4 a.m. during FP2, making it a demanding schedule for everyone involved. Red Bull's Christian Horner expressed the toll on personnel, saying, "Everybody's leaving Vegas slightly effed one way or another. It's been a brutal weekend for everyone behind the scenes." Lessons to learn and improvements. Team bosses acknowledged the event's overall success, but emphasized the need for improvement in the running schedule. The brutal schedule took a toll on team members, prompting calls for adjustments in future events. Horner highlighted the need for reflection, stating, "There were going to be many lessons to learn. One of the things to look at is the running schedule because it has been brutal for the team and all the men and women behind the scenes." While the late timing may have logistical benefits for the city of Las Vegas, it raised challenges for fan engagement. The grandstands were not fully occupied, partly attributed to pricing issues. FP2 and qualifying starting at midnight local time proved unfriendly for spectators and US TV audiences. The scheduling concerns were echoed by almost every driver and team boss. The late timing, while aimed at logistical convenience, created hurdles for both fans and teams. So, what do you think of the FIA's future? Is it in danger? Comment below and subscribe for more.